Hello guys, this is a 2001 Audi TT Quattro 4-cylinder engine, and the owner experienced some issues where it would had a little bit of kind of white smoke in the morning, and it cleared out, and he would drive. No drivability issues other than a little rough idle at the first thing in the morning. There would be a cylinder number 2 misfire it detected for sometimes, and now it's starting to have a loss of coolant more often. So what we did, we pressurized this cooling system, and we were looking for external leak. We looked for a good 15-20 minutes and nothing really showed up, and I said, let's go ahead and start the car, because my suspect at that point was, is it coolant getting into the cylinder? So we started the car, and it really had excessive smoke coming out of it. The engine was really idling pretty rough, and now I have number 1 and number 2 spark plug removed. And here the spark plug. This is number 1. You can see nice spark plug, nothing wrong. But this is number 2. You can see it's kind of steamed, nice and clear. I mean, not nice and clear, but it's very clean. And you know, if you have oil that actually leaks, you'll be really fouled, and you know, it will be a lot of dirt and crap on the spark plugs. And this is really clean. It indicates, you know, the coolant is getting into the cylinder, where, you know, it basically steamed the engine from inside. I had my system pressurized for a good 5 or 10 minutes, and as I said, the plugs are removed, and now we're gonna crank the engine over, and let's see if we have any coolant now collected into the cylinder. You know, the piston is gonna push it out. Go ahead and crank it. Go ahead. Keep cranking. Okay. Alright, well, that's one of the ways to find a, you know, well, it could be a blown head gasket, it could be a, you know, cracked cylinder head, it could be the cracked block. Now we have to go do more investigation and figure out what the deal is, but this is excessive now, loss of coolant, and unfortunately we'll no longer be able to drive it. This will have to be fixed, or maybe change an engine or something. We'll see. Alright guys, well, that's one of the ways how to find a, you know, cracked you know, head gasket. Pressurize the cooling system. The best is actually let the car cool down overnight, and then you know, pressurize it, and then we'll see, you know, you look into the cylinders for any traces of coolant. Our next step is actually we will let the engine cool down, pressurize the system again, and I'm going to use my flexible scope and look back into this cylinder. We're going to remove the other spark plugs as well, but I'm going to look into this cylinder just to see where we should be able to see where the coolant is coming from. Is it coming from the top, or is it coming from on the side, somewhere from on the cylinder? And so that we have an idea that we have a, you know, cracked block, or is it a cracked head, or basically, you know, blown head gasket. And so that's it. Pretty quick diagnosis. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the cheap one. So, okay guys, thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye bye.